There are these airplanes that fly out of Las Vegas every single morning at 3 a.m. in the morning, and once these airplanes are live, like on the air for 15 minutes, it just disappears, okay? Nobody knows where they're going. It does not have a call sign, like when you travel somewhere, it says AA American Airlines 123. It doesn't have any of those, okay? You can track it, but like it just disappears out of thin air on your on your tracking app. What's going on? Okay, these airlines are actually owned by the US government. This airline is called Janet Airline. Now, Janet stands for, well, people think it stands for Joint Air Network for Employee Transportation, but it also is rumored that it also stands for just another non-existent employee terminal. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, just a rumor. Now, let's go and talk about this airline. So this airline flies out of Las Vegas. Okay, these are like, big Boeing 737 planes. These are big planes. These are planes that you travel from, overnight flights to overseas. These are big planes. Okay, now these planes don't have any markings. These planes have like a red stripe across it. That's all it has. Okay, it does not have a plane number. Usually, every single plane that you fly on, usually at the tail, it has the country's flag. It also has N something for the US planes. Now, it doesn't have any of those things. So what's going on? So again, like I said, these planes fly out of Las Vegas 3 a.m. in the morning, and then they come back to Las Vegas at about 4 p.m. in the evening. So what's going on? So who owns these planes? So if I go to the FAA, Federal Aviation's websites, I see that these airplanes are actually owned by the US Air Force. Now, technically, if you search any other plane, it'll show you what is it used for, cargo, passenger, maintenance stuff, okay? It doesn't have any of those things on FAA's site. So what's really going on? So we don't know. But we do know that there is about 17 of these Boeing 737s that fly out of Las Vegas every single morning at 3 a.m. And once it's on air, you can see it on your tracking app for let's say about 15 minutes. After that, it just disappears. Now, it's not disappearing. They just turn off their, broadcast. So they land somewhere, I don't know where, but people think it's the Area 51. Could it be true? I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can track these airplanes on our tracking application. Now, let's go ahead and see when do they fly, when do they disappear, and where do they land. Let's go and look at it on the app. Let's go. Okay, so we are at the Las Vegas Harry Reid Airport here. So now, the planes usually fly off from Las Vegas from here, the main airport, but they land somewhere up randomly on the top here, but we don't know where. There's no official airport. Now, if we were to search Janet, we won't find it because the planes don't even have any call signs at all. But I found the plane for you guys. So this is the plane. So take a look at this, okay? This plane flies randomly at very odd hours, like 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. It lands at about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So what's happening is it's taking people from the airport, from Las Vegas, to their work. Now, take a look at this. Okay, there is no official airport right here, but they turn off the radar directly here. Now, let's take a look at this one more time. So there's no official airport here. They just decide to turn on the radar from here to the actual landing airport. So this is just crazy, right? Okay, so do we really know that these planes actually land on Area 51? Well, we don't. We don't because it's not, the information is not public yet, okay? All I can do is, tell you what I've heard of, and all you can do is Google what's going on. But there's no, this is classified information. So government is not going to release it for I don't know, next 50 years, next 100 years. So I don't know. But it's quite interesting that these kind of planes actually exist by the government for their employees to transport them from their home to the location where there has to be all these work going on. So it's quite interesting. Now, you know what else is interesting? It's interesting that you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. But guess what? If you do it right now, you're gonna have 7 years of good luck and prosperity. Can you go ahead and subscribe right now? Just joking, guys. You're gonna have a good luck for like rest of your life. You'll be good. You don't need to subscribe, but I would really appreciate if you could go ahead and subscribe to this channel and watch more videos just like this. Thank you for watching again.